Hey YouTube, haven't posted a video for a while because I really haven't gone anywhere. Um, but today I decided to go for a walk, so thanks for coming along with the walk with me. Thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for commenting. And again, thanks for coming along my walk. Today we're just doing a walk and talk in the neighborhood. You turn off of the National Highway onto this road, and then turn down a little one-lane road going to my apartment. That's the National Highway down there. There's a couple little sorry stores. You take a left. There's a big store that's behind my apartment, which is where I buy a lot of stuff. I bought some rope the other day to hang up a tarp to keep the sun off my car. And I bought some zip ties and Cokes and cigarettes and everything there. They're building a 7-Eleven right next to it, but there's a couple of sorry stores. But today we're going to be heading north. I've never gone, well, not north. Actually, I'm heading west. I've driven a car up this way before. I have a friend who lives up this road, but I've never actually walked up this way except this far, because there's another sorry store. But today's Thursday. We went to Robinson's Mall yesterday to go to the grocery store. It was packed because the mall is closed today and tomorrow for Monday, Thursday, and Good Friday. But then it's open Saturday and Easter Sunday with reduced hours. I would have thought it would have been closed on Easter Sunday, but it's closed today and tomorrow and open on Easter Sunday. But there's a lot of holidays here. This is why I went to immigration last week. My extension was actually due tomorrow, but I knew that immigration would be closed today and tomorrow. And last week it was closed on Wednesday, because Wednesday was the Day of Valor, which is commemorating the fall of Bataan and the Filipino resistance against the Japanese occupation during World War II. That was the Day of Valor. But they have a lot of holidays here in the Philippines. They have a lot of religious holidays for Catholicism, like today and tomorrow. They have a lot of Muslim holidays, and then they have a lot of national holidays like the Day of Valor. But we're just going to take a walk up this way. One thing I noticed when I was watching my video of my ride downtown, Dumaquette is kind of dumpy looking. You go to Cebu or Bacolod, Iloilo, Manila, it's much more modern. Stoplights, high-rise apartments, big malls. Dumaquette is kind of run down, but I like it here. It's quiet for the most part. Anything and everything that you'd want is here. I have a friend who just moved back to the States, another friend who is moving to Cebu, but I guess we're not going to go anywhere for a while. I wouldn't mind moving to Iloilo, but my girlfriend has no desire to move there. There are 70 dialects here in the Philippines. The national language is Tagalog. Basketball is huge here in the Philippines. Another sorry store. Um, Tagalog is the national language in the Philippines, English, but then you have your regional dialects. And in Cebu, in here in Negros Oriental, which is the southern half of Negros Island, they speak Visaya or Cebuano. But you go to the northern half of the island, where Bacolod is, or over to Panay Island, where Iloilo is, they speak Ilonggo. And my girlfriend, another sorry store. They're all over the place. And here's another one. Um, but she speaks, my girlfriend speaks Cebuano or Visaya. Good afternoon. She speaks Tagalog. She speaks English, but she doesn't speak Ilonggo, so she has no desire to go to Iloilo. She would have to speak Tagalog or English, and since Visaya is her native language, that's what she's most comfortable in speaking. Guess what? Another sorry store. Hello. And then another one. But like I said, people will do anything that they can to make money here. Somebody opens a sorry store, and you start making money. Your neighbor's probably going to open one too. You open a little restaurant to make a little money, your neighbor's going to make one, open one too. There's an elementary school down that way. Like I said, I've never walked up this way. I've only driven up this way a couple times, and that was quite a while ago, so I'm not really sure what's up this way. And I haven't been walking. When I was in Mexico, I walked every day, and I was in really good shape. Here I've been a lazy and haven't been walking, so I'm getting tired already, and my hips are starting to hurt. So I need to start walking more, stay healthy. You can see plenty of strays, but just like in Mexico, they all seem to be fairly friendly. I don't know what that place is. Some type of I'm not sure. Hello. I'm not sure where my friend lives, because she always directs me, but it might be down that road. Actually, I think it's farther, because I think I've gone past those apartments up here. Looks like there's apartments right here. A little cage for the trash. We put our trash out Trash pickup is Wednesday mornings. So we get up early on Wednesday and put the trash outside the gate because we don't want to put it out earlier than that because then the stray dogs will get into it. I really wanted to take a nice walk and look around, do a little video because like I said, I haven't done any for a while, but I am really out of shape and I am really getting tired. You know, that road back there might have been the road because there's more apartments right here. More residents. And actually, it might be this road. It was either the road that we just passed or it was this road right here to go to my friend's house. This actually might be the road. I think it is. No. Yeah, I think this is the road. Because there's like a little store right there. But you have to go way down this road. Probably about a kilometer. And he lives out in the middle of nowhere. It's actually his wife's family's property. And he has a house on. There's another apartment building. I didn't realize there were so many apartment buildings on this road. But like I was saying earlier, I would like to move to Iloilo. I'm kind of getting tired of Dumaquette. I know I still wanted to live in the Visayas because it's centrally located, but I'm starting to get a little tired of Dumaquette. Now I would consider going to Bayawan. It's on the west coast of the island. Not as many foreigners. Very small town, but they do have a mall and a hospital and everything. And it's on the proper side of town. It's or the proper side of the island. You'll be able to see some sunsets. It's about a 2.5 hour. You know, I'm going to turn around. My hips are starting to hurt. It's about a 2.5 hour drive because you have to take the national highway and go all the way around the island, the southern tip of the island to get there because you can't drive due west because of the mountains. Now, if you're going to Bacolod, you can drive north, and then there is a road that you can drive across mountains to the other side of the other side of the island. Beautiful drive up in the mountains, but it's very curvy and only 2-lane, and you get caught behind the sugarcane trucks, and it can take quite a while. But here's another sorry store. More stray dogs. I just got passed by a Petro Gasul, actually, which is propane truck. And of course they had to go hello because they see the camera. But yeah, this was just a short walk and talk. We don't really have anything new to add. It's just I haven't done a video for a while, so I thought I'd do one now. Sunday's Easter Sunday. I think we're going to go to my friend's wife's cousins, is what I was informed, for Easter. So maybe I'll do a video from that. And my girlfriend's mother, her mother and two of her nephews and one niece are coming next week. Every time I turn around, it's more and more people are coming. It's like every time we go anywhere, after we make plans, I'm informed somebody else is coming along. But I guess two of her nephews and one of her nieces and her mom are going to come spend about 4 days with us. Uh, Mango Ranch. I've done a video of them before. They were building a water park. Water park opened up last weekend, and so we're going to be heading there. So I'll do a video from there of the water park. They also have go-karts, ATVs, and not a hang glider, but like a hang glider with a motor. I forgot what they're called off the top of my head, but they have all that there. So we'll be taking the mother and the mother and nephews and niece to the water park. Maybe ride the go-kart. So I will do a video from there. But we're getting close to the road I live off of, and I really don't have a whole lot more to talk about. So I will just turn the camera around and one thing I want to mention, I just heard the rooster. You know, our apartment is very quiet, a lot quieter than when we lived in Mayan Tubic, even though we had lived out in the middle of nowhere. But they had a lot of roosters and dogs barking, and where we're at now we have some roosters, but not a lot of dog barking, and the insulation is so much better we don't really hear the noise. But where I'm at now is right on the border of Dumaquette and Bakong border, so it's very convenient. The only thing I wish is that we are on the other side of the national highway, closer to the ocean. But we would have paid a lot more money for that if we could have even found a place to rent. But it's, like I said, Monday, Thursday, about 90 degrees Fahrenheit, sunny. So pretty much your typical day here in the Philippines. I don't miss the snow and cold at all. And if I want to go swimming, I want to go for a walk, whatever I want to do, unless it's raining, you can pretty much do. I'm going to get ran over here. This road is kind of busy, but not as busy as the road that we used to live on. But our other old apartment would be like, our house actually would be like right where this fence is, that close to the road. So we heard everything. And where we're at now, it's a little bit farther off the road. There's more apartments behind this building. So where we're at is actually a lot quieter. That was a water truck. It comes past our apartment a couple times a week, so we just have to flag them down and they deliver the water to us. But that's pretty much it. Just went for a walk, a little talk. But we will have more videos coming. Like I said, this is supposed to be a travel video, but I haven't really been doing any traveling. Uh, just the expense of moving and everything else, the dog being sick, and then moving into a new apartment. And next week we're going to have visitors, so that's going to be expensive. But once things get settled down, I really would like to go back to Sigihor. She's going to Cebu next week, or next month, I mean, in May for elections. And then her and a bunch of her friends are going to Siargao Island. And I'd like to check that out. That's supposed to be the new Boracay. It's supposed to be an up-and-coming island as far as tourism, because since it's the most eastern island, they actually do get some decent wave action. So you get a lot of surfers and everything that come there. So I'd like to check that out. But we'll do some traveling here soon and more videos to come. Thanks for checking out my video. Thanks again for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for liking. I appreciate it. Still sitting at 14 subscribers. Hopefully we can get that up. So then the algorithm will start sharing my channel with more and more people. But like I said, there are so many vloggers here in the Philippines. Every time I turn around, I get a new notification on my YouTube of somebody that I've never heard of and their video. So Filipinos are not shy. Oh, that is one thing I was going to talk about. I was talking about the noise and the dogs barking and the roosters. I swear, I believe that Filipinos are hard of hearing. There's no music going on right now, but they blast their music so loud and share it with the entire neighborhood. The karaoke is just so loud. And then my girlfriend, and it's not just her, but she speaks very, very loudly, especially if she's on the phone. And if I say something to her in a normal voice, half the time she doesn't even hear me. So I think the Filipinos have bad hearing because they are so loud. Somebody is getting some food. We got grabbed. But I'm back at the apartment, or the road going to my apartment. So again, thanks for checking out my video. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. And I appreciate all of you.